Well, hey everyone, hope you're doing great. I know that many of the small groups are getting started, gearing up to kick off again in August. And so, wanted to give you just a little word of instruction as you begin to get started. Really, by virtue of being away for the month of July, I think that in many ways your small group will lead itself for a couple of weeks. I hope that you've missed being together and perhaps have found some opportunities to connect outside of group time. So it should be a great opportunity, I think, as I'm leading my small group, just to catch back up after the summer, give some updates on what God's done or taught the individuals in your group through their time away, and maybe even just to reflect on being away, what you've learned about biblical community and the value that that has in your life. You're picking up in the middle of a teaching series through the book of Nehemiah, which we've attempted to make really practical in its application for you. So you might want to ask questions regarding the takeaways the group has had through the first few chapters of the book of Nehemiah. You could reflect back on Brandon's sermon from this week, or you could do kind of the five sermons at a glance. What are the big takeaways? What are the big ideas that have been sticky? Where do you see yourself in the book of Nehemiah? Just any of those points of application would be solid. Next week, we'll continue. We're going to fast forward just a little bit into Nehemiah chapter 8 and look at the spirit people there. So you can consider that chapter if you'd like, do the seven arrows through chapter 8 and consider what that passage teaches about God, shows us about man, demands of us an application, prompts us to pray. You could walk through it in that manner as well if you wanted to. But again, I think my suggestion would be to catch up from the summer, share life updates. What's one thing God taught you from the summer? Why are you glad groups back rolling? What did you miss about being away? What things do we need to do differently as a result of what we learned from being away this summer? And then maybe just share some updates from the book of Nehemiah. What are the big takeaways that you and your group members have? And again, I think it should be a very easy to lead first couple of weeks back as you get rolling. So please reach out if you have any particular questions about the text or passages that will be taught in the coming Sundays as we continue to journey through Nehemiah. Thanks for all you guys do. I hope August is a great month in your small group.